Look at your shoulders. If you are spamming lateral raises and heavy presses every single week, but you still look flat and narrow in a t-shirt, your workout isn't the problem. Your mechanics are. You are ignoring the 3 hidden stabilizer muscles that actually hold your frame together. Until you lock these down, your posture will stay slouched and your shoulders will stay narrow. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to wake them up and build a dominant, wide physique. Let's build it. If your shoulders refuse to grow, stop doing lateral raises. Your own body is actively shutting them down. Every single day, millions of guys walk into the gym and destroy their shoulders with heavy presses and endless cable raises, hoping to build that wide, dominant, athletic frame. But mechanically, they are building a house on a swamp. Look at this. Your shoulder joint is not a fixed socket like your hip. Your arm bone is literally dangling off your shoulder blade. The scapula. And your scapula, it's just floating on your rib cage, held in place by a web of muscles. When you try to lift your arm to build your side delts, your brain sends a signal. But if the foundational muscle holding your shoulder blade to your ribs is weak, your brain senses instability. It senses danger. So what does it do? It hits the brakes. It literally inhibits your deltoid from firing at 100% capacity to prevent you from dislocating your own arm. You might think you have a muscle building problem, but you don't. You have a biomechanical energy leak. And the culprit is the most misunderstood muscle in the human body, the serratus anterior. This hidden muscle is the steering wheel for your entire shoulder complex. If you don't wake it up, your shoulders will never reach their true genetic potential. So, we have to flip the switch. Start in a strict push-up position. Lower yourself under control, but the magic happens on the way up. As you press to the top, do not stop at lockout. Drive your hips straight up to the ceiling and aggressively push the floor away from you. Drop your head between your arms. Imagine trying to shove the ground completely through the floorboards. That extreme lockout, that is your serratus, forcefully rotating your shoulder blade and anchoring it to your ribs. Do 3 sets of 10 reps before your next upper body workout. Wake the muscle up and your shoulders will instantly unlock. If your shoulders constantly roll forward, you don't look like an athlete. You look like you sit at a desk all day, and it's because you are ignoring the breaks. Walk into any gym, and you will see guys endlessly training their chest, front delts, and lats. The result? Their shoulders roll forward, their chest caves in, and they develop a rounded, slouched posture that completely hides their athletic frame. When your musculature is constantly pulling you forward, your lateral delts physically cannot pop. Your posture is begging for an anchor to pull the frame upright. To fix that, you need the lower traps. Everyone trains their upper traps with heavy shrugs to look big, but the upper traps pull your shoulders up to your ears, creating tension and impingement. The lower traps do the exact opposite. Their entire job is to pull your shoulder blades down and back, locking them into place. When your lower traps are strong, they act like a heavy anchor. They pull your shoulders out of your ears, open up your chest, and force your lateral delts to actually push out visually from the side. This is what creates that wide, structured yoke of an elite athlete. To build this anchor, we are using the chest-supported Y raise. This is the absolute best movement to fix caveman posture because lying face down on an incline bench completely eliminates momentum. It physically stops your dominant upper traps from hijacking the movement, forcing your neglected lower traps to bear 100% of the load. But you cannot just swing the weight up. To actually isolate the muscle, this must be a strict 4-part sequence. First, pull your shoulder blades up and back, locking them tightly together. Second, while holding that locked position, drive the dumbbells straight forward and up into a Y shape. Third, lower the arms back down to your sides. Fourth, completely release your shoulder blades back to a dead hang. Lock the scapula, raise, lower, release. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps using a light weight. Lock the anchor in place, and your posture will instantly command respect. That is the second structural fix, and the most critical one is still ahead. Now, understanding these biomechanics matters a lot. It is the only way to stop wasting reps and actually force your shoulders to grow. But just doing a few correctives won't build an elite physique. You still need to know exactly what exercises belong around them, how to properly load them, and how to progress them week after week so you don't stall out. To do that, you need a full, structured program. That is exactly why I built Bioforceman Blueprints. If you are tired of walking into the gym guessing what to do, my private community gives you the exact 3-day-a-week programming required to build an imposing, functional frame. You get the complete routines, the visual mechanics for every single movement, and the direct coaching to ensure you are actually building measurable strength without making the gym your entire life. Try it for 7 days free, and you will see why it's working instantly. The link is in the description to get access to the community. Now, let's get to the final fix. If you want massive lateral delts, you eventually have to lift heavy. But your shoulder is a shallow ball and socket joint. Imagine a golf ball sitting on a golf tee. It is inherently unstable. If you try to lift a heavy dumbbell, your lateral delt fires, but the golf ball wants to slide right off the tee. What stops your arm from dislocating under heavy loads? The rotator cuff, specifically the external rotators on the back of your shoulder blade. These tiny muscles act like invisible glue. They suck the arm bone deep into the socket and hold it there while your big muscles do the actual lifting. If your external rotators are weak, your central nervous system will physically not allow your lateral delts to grow to their full potential because it knows the joint can't handle the torque. You have to earn the right to build big shoulders by bulletproofing this invisible glue first. To do this, we use the seated dumbbell external rotation. Sit on a bench and prop one knee up. Rest your elbow directly on your knee, holding a light dumbbell. Your arm should be bent at exactly 90 degrees. Slowly lower the dumbbell forward until your forearm is parallel with the floor. Then powerfully rotate it back up. Do not use your bicep or momentum. Make the back of your shoulder do all the work. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with a light weight will fortify your shoulder joint so you can finally press and raise without pain. You now have the exact blueprint to rebuild your shoulders. But there is a massive execution trap that will make every exercise I just showed you completely useless. And it comes down to when and how you do them. Most guys treat structural work like rehab. They wait until the very end of their workout when their nervous system is completely fried. And then they grab heavy dumbbells just to protect their ego. If you do that, you lose. Here is your new rule. These movements are not an afterthought. This is your ignition sequence. You do these exercises first before you touch a single heavy barbell. And you must drop your ego. You have to accept using embarrassingly light weights for these correctives. If you try to go heavy, your brain senses instability and instantly forces your bigger dominant muscles to take over the movement. You completely bypass the tiny stabilizers you are trying to fix.